What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Haisai Gaijin-san. And today, we're going to do a video a little bit different. Instead of a food review, I wanted to give some information that I've gained over the years of being a civilian in Okinawa. So, Okinawa is a great place to live. It's a great place to raise a family. Relatively cheap cost of living. However, for foreigners in general, we all know who've lived in Japan or went through the trouble of living in Japan, that it's pretty difficult to find employment, especially if you have a family. So in my previous videos, I kind of went over it a little bit. You know, you either have to have a permanent residency in Japan, which in and of itself is hard to get unless you're have a skill, a very highly sought after skill, and that, you know, visa that you get is sponsored by a big company or a company in general, or you're married to a Japanese citizen. Or if you're an American citizen, you can get a SOFA, and the SOFA is status of forces agreement, which is pretty much a quasi diplomatic status to where you're pretty much under the protection of the US government. It's kind of like an agreement that they have with the Japanese government saying that, hey, you're here to work on behalf of, you know, or work on behalf or in some kind of affiliation with the Department of Defense, right? But that's not the video for that. This video is more so for perhaps people that are, you know, not American citizens but are foreigners, or even American citizens that don't necessarily want to be affiliated with the DoD. So I have 5 things that you can do as a side hustle, or perhaps could be turned into a full-time job that you can do in Okinawa to perhaps make some money. And the first thing I'm going to go over is YouTube. Obviously, YouTube is what I'm doing right now. It's more of a hobby than anything else, right? It's kind of like a little passion of mine. I fell in love with, at first it was kind of like out of a necessity. It was something to do while I was waiting for a job that I could, you know, take care of my family. But it became something that I fell in love with in terms of, I like video editing and stuff like that. So YouTube is, even though because of the virus, you know, a lot of YouTube and content creation has become more popular, YouTube is still very viable. There are a bunch of websites out there that could perhaps help you with your journey in terms of what equipment to buy, what your niche should be. I don't have them right now. I know you can check out vidIQ, the YouTube channel. I actually have their app, and they do a lot of SEO for me in terms of, you know, finding niche keywords, stuff like that. And you can pretty much use your passion and monetize it via content creation on YouTube and many other social media platforms, including Instagram, you know, TikTok, and you can pretty much make money from that. And the number two thing that you can do to make money is affiliate marketing. So pretty much affiliate marketing is, from what I understand it, and I could be wrong, this is just me spitting from the top of my head, affiliate marketing is more so a way to be a middleman to a product. So you sell products on behalf of someone else, and you pretty much get a commission off of that. And there are many affiliate programs and websites as you can use, such as ClickBank. Aware of them. I haven't really done any affiliate marketing myself, but I am aware of this phenomenon that's going on, and people can do quite well off of it. Especially, for example, if you were in an affiliate marketing program, if you were an affiliate, you could set up a TikTok. You know, TikTok is the most popular social media, or one of the more popular social media websites right now. You could set up a TikTok account, get the products that you're trying to sell on behalf of another company, post it on your TikTok, do demonstrations, And I've heard and seen some people that have made well for themselves doing that. Would it work out for you? Results may vary. I'm not too sure, but that's one thing that you could do, living out here in Okinawa. Another thing that you can do, which is my number 3 on the list, is that you can do tutoring, right? So what do I mean by tutoring? You mean you can tutor English. Being an English teacher is very popular here. I'm going more towards tutoring on more of an international scale with the power of the internet. So there are many tutoring websites such as Chegg, I believe, and TutorMe. You can look those up. They'll pretty much I'm not too versed in it, but from what I understand is that as long as you have a computer, good internet, webcam, you can pretty much get paid by the hour working for these companies, tutoring foreign students English or math or whatever you specialize in. So that's another good way where you can make money remotely, right? My number 4 thing where people can do to make money here in Okinawa is photography, right? Photography is something that I would be interested in. I don't know anything about it, to be honest, but it's one of those things where I've seen people do well for themselves when they can form their own independent consulting, agency, or their own independent thing where they're going around and doing photo shoots for people, especially being in Okinawa and you have like a lot of military members and stuff like that. A lot of military members come here in the island and they love being here. A lot of people get married here. A lot of people have their families here or develop families here, and they want to keep the memories of being in Okinawa alive. So what better way of getting into photography and taking those pictures for them, as well as just in general, being in Okinawa. It's a very beautiful island where you can take breathtaking photos and whatnot, and it would pretty much give some kind of exclusivity, because a lot of the times, not exclusivity is the wrong word I'm looking for, but a lot of the times living here, you take it for granted. There's millions, probably billions of people that have never been on an island, that have never experienced a place as beautiful as Okinawa. So photography can capture that and you can monetize that. I do know, from the little that I do know about photography, that cameras are super expensive, insanely expensive, more than I've ever thought they would be. But I'm pretty sure there are multiple channels on YouTube you could look up. I don't have any off the top of my head, but I know you can probably start off with a decent iPhone, Android camera phone, and as you get used to the in and outs of photography, you can probably upgrade to a decent SLR, DSLR camera that can pretty much take these amazing 4K high definition photographs for you to build your portfolio and then have a business started. And my number 5 thing that you can do in Okinawa that can make you money is very old school, but it's making plates, right? And what I mean by plates, pretty much catering, making boxed food or packaged food and selling it on some sort of like marketplace like Facebook, right? So I am, for those of you who followed my channel, know that I'm from Caribbean descent. There's a lot of times where I'm craving Caribbean food in general, and I really do like Latin food. And I've seen a couple of people on the island, I think they're dependents or wives of military members here, or just maybe people in general who just settled down in Okinawa, and they make tamales, and tacos, burritos, stuff like that, pernil, mojitos, and all bunch of other Latin food, right? And also Jamaican food as well. I've seen another person who pretty much was making different Jamaican plates as well, if I'm not mistaken. I can't find them anymore on Facebook, but anyways, that's neither here nor there. Pretty much, if you can put down in the kitchen, you make good food, you can make pastries, you make cupcakes, or you make full course ethnic meals. For a lot of people like me, a lot of people that I know in the military that are far away from home, a plate of some like good, Mexican food, some good Peruvian food, some good Haitian food, some good Jamaican food will make their day, and they will be loyal customers until the day that they leave island. So if you're good at making food, you can definitely have a side business of making plates for people, and you can make really decent money from it. But that's it, guys. Those are my 5 ways of making money in Okinawa. If you like what you've seen and if you stuck with the video so far, please leave a like, please leave a comment, and subscribe. Please, 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 please. My goal is to reach 1,000 subs by the end of this year, and I promise to be more consistent with my uploads. But I noticed that, the videos that I've done that are kind of more how to survive in Okinawa has been more popular. So I hope that these 5 things will kind of give you a push in the right direction to perhaps have a side business to help supplement your income, or it could be a main entrepreneurial venture that can help you live a decent life in Okinawa. But that's all I have for today. Remember to stay blessed and stay tuned. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.